Hello, my name is Fraser Simons. This is my channel, Springboard Thought. Today I'm going to be doing the 1001 book tag from Miss Reads a Lot, her first original tag. So congratulations, this looks like a lot of fun. It is a mix of bookish and non-bookish things, so let's see what the prompts are. 1001 lists. Do you follow any book lists? It can be a prize list or a challenge like the Rory Gilmore challenge. I don't know what that is. I know it's from the Gilmore Girls, but I haven't seen that show. This year I followed the Giller Prize, which has mixed results. I'm still posting my videos of the shortlisted and longlisted books. Just the long list, actually. All the shortlist is up. And that will probably continue into December because there's a lot of them. I just finished the last book, We Jane, and it's, yeah, mostly mixed. I've found 2 or 3 gems that I quite liked, 2 or 3 ones that I really didn't get on with, and then a bunch of middling stuff. So I don't know, I might follow it again. Next year I'll definitely be following Canada Reads, which is my favorite sort of book prize thing that I was aware of in Canada. It usually is sort of like a tastemaker thing. They pair a book with a celebrity and it's almost always fantastic results. 1001 books. Approximately how many physical books do you currently own? How many ebooks? Physical books, I probably own about, I'm guessing 600. Something like that. I have about 8 shelves full and then surplus of them. Something like that. I did get on the ebook train when Kindle was brand new and the books used to be very cheap instead of basically the same cost as a paperback. And sometimes I will read classic books on that, but as Brian from Bookish has mentioned before, people put up a lot of trash ebooks on Amazon Kindle just to, I don't know, for some reason cash in on that sweet 99-cent deal, and it won't be formatted properly, it won't be edited, it'll just be like Creative Commons splash. So you could probably add maybe another, generously saying 150 books. 1001 books read. Approximately how many books have you read in your lifetime? Do you keep track? For 4 years I've kept track on Goodreads, except the first year I was very sporadic. I think there's only like 79 or something like that the first year. And then I started keeping track. It went from like 289 to 470 to like 500 or something like that. To date on Goodreads it says that I've read about 1490, and then I don't know, maybe give me another 1,000 on top of that, maybe like 2,500 would probably be safe. 1001 Arabian Nights. Have you read any stories from the Arabian Nights? Do you have a favorite? If you haven't read it, do you want to? Technically, no. However, there has been a recent book that I thought was okay, which is a specific retelling of a specific part of the Arabian Nights, the one where the woman is telling the story to allow her life to be lengthened, and she kind of like coyly gets out of that. I don't remember what the name of it is though, and there's recently been like a uptick in sort of YA stories set in the Middle East that have been fantastic. Candle in the Night, We Hunt the Flame, City of Brass, stuff like that. I quite enjoy those when I'm in the headspace for them. Do I want to read Arabian Nights? Sure, of course, yeah. I'll give a classic a chance. 1001 flavors. Do you have a favorite food or flavor? I'm half Dutch, so, you know, chocolate, ice cream. My mom makes really good cheesecake. 1001 pages. Have you read a book that is over 1001 pages? Is there one that you recommend and is worth the time? What is the longest book you have read? According to Goodreads, it's Duck's Newburyport at 1,020 pages. I'm sure previous to Goodreads I've read longer books than that. The Books of Earthsea Collected 1 to 6 is shortly behind that. And then we have a whole bunch of 900-page ones like the Great Dune Trilogy, Pillars of the Earth, Lonesome Dove, The Ember Blade. I mean, it takes a very particular person, but I think Duck's Newburyport is excellent. I gave Duck's Newburyport 5 stars. I thought it was really incredible, unique experience, but I definitely see how some people wouldn't gel with it. And the Collected Earthsea collection is phenomenal if you like those books. It's fantasy, it's still subversive for its time, it's very unique, interesting magic system, great characterization, amazing pacing that fantasy writers could definitely borrow from, especially the tomes. I mean, in her 1,000-page odyssey of all of those books collected now, it's one Sanderson book. So that's all I have to say about that. 1,001 Buckets. Do you have a non-bookish bucket list? What is one thing on the list? I don't think I do, really. I want to publish a novel and would at some point like to cross that off my list. Other than that, there's nothing super pressing that I can think of. I'm pretty content being in my little hobbit hole. And I say fiction in particular because I'm already a self-published author for tabletop role-playing games. I've published 8 of them, 9 of them now, something like that. A couple of them have been translated into multiple languages. Do you have a lucky number? Is there a story behind it? No, I can't think of any number that I have any attachment to. Although, body clock-wise, lately I have been waking up at exactly 8:04, but today I woke up at 6:34. So maybe it's just anytime it ends with a 4, I'm okay. But honestly, for like a week and a half straight, it was wild. 1,001 authors. Do you have a favorite author and or genre? It would have to be cyberpunk and literary fiction. Favorite author. Is there an auto by author? I mean, at this point, probably Hanya Yanagihara. She's batting 100 so far with The Little Life. The Expanse books. I'll pick up any Expanse book, but the last book is coming out now, so that's over. Mona Awad is ramping up that list. Most of the things that I read by her are great. Those are only 2 though, Bunny and All's Well, both of which I liked quite a bit. Bunny more so than All's Well. Joshua Whitehead in Full Metal and Digiqueer behind me also did Johnny Appleseed, so only 2 books, but they were both exceptional. I love both of them. There's a bunch of authors like that, but I don't think there's anything that's like, I've read them and I need to read every single book of theirs right away. 1,001 activities. Do you have a favorite outdoor activity? I like to go for runs. I really like cardio, but my gait and my body can't handle it. And so generally I have to run on an elliptical unless I want to tempt fate. So generally if I'm out, it's probably just walking. I will sometimes go on a hike, but generally I don't know many people around me. Most of the people I know are far remote. So I'm, catch me walking at the park. And then the last prompt is 10,000 plus 01 friends. Tag some friends. I'll tag Read, Write, Create with Katja, Beating Around the Books. Remembered Reads I don't think was tagged by Miss Reads a Lot already, so I'll do her. Courtney Ferreter, Jennifer Loves Books, Locken Reads, Doom Antidote, Sakevi, I don't think was tagged. If I'm double tagging people, then just take it as a very urgent tag. I think everybody else either doesn't do tags or is very backed up or has already been tagged by Miss Reads a Lot anyway. So that's it for me. I'll see you next time. Bye.